Hello everyone, we are from the Sanjuni College of Engineering. We have made the simulation for the cycloconverter under the power electronics subject. Our guide is Professor G. Vijay Kumar sir, presented by Gorde Samruddhi, Bhosle Avantika, Kale Dipali, Morkade Kalyani. First of all, we can see the what is cycloconverter. A cycloconverter is a type of power electronic converter that can convert a constant frequency alternating current to different frequency alternating current. The fundamental operation of a cycloconverter involves the conversion of input AC power into direct DC through rectification. Subsequently, this DC power is then reconverted back to AC power using semiconductor devices known as thyristors. The control switching of this thyristor, determined by the firing angle, enables the cycloconverter to produce an output waveform with a frequency different from the inputs.
This is the types of cycloconverter. Single phase to single phase cycloconverter. A single phase to single phase cycloconverter is a type of cycloconverter whose input and output are single phase AC. The basic function remains the same, that is the frequency changing. Second, three-phase to single-phase cycloconverter. A three-phase to single-phase cycloconverter also consists of positive and negative group thyristor. Positive converters will provide a positive current and negative converters will provide a negative current to the load. Three-phase to three-phase cycloconverter. This converter taken in three-phase AC with fixed frequency and input and provide three-phase AC voltage with a variable frequency.
So, working principle of the cycloconverter. Cycloconverters are divided into two parts, or simply it is made of two converters, in which one converter work as a positive converter, P converter, and second converter work as a negative converter, that is N converter. The firing angle of both converter is set such that alpha P plus alpha N equals to pi, where alpha P is equal to firing angle of positive converter and alpha N equals to firing angle of negative converter. So this is the simulation of the single phase cycloconverter model. This is the input AC voltage source. We have applied 170 voltage to here. This is the power guide continuous block. This blocks is used for the continuous, which uses a variable step solver from the simulink. So this is the pulse generator block. This pulse generator block generates square wave pulses at the regular interval. This is the not logical operator block. This accept only one input, which can be a scalar or the vector. This is the input voltage source measurement. So this is the universal bridge P converter. It is used to control output frequency and output voltage. So this is the universal bridge N converter. This is used for the generate variable frequency AC output from the AC power source. This is the voltage measurement block. This is the RMS block. It is used to track the RMS value in a sequence of the inputs. This is the display. We can see here output of the our cycloconverter model. The output is 119.4. This is the register. We are applied 5 ohm resistor here. So this is the display. We can see here output and also input waveforms of the cycloconverter. Now I am going to run this simulation. So we can see here the output waveforms of our cycloconverter. This is the input waveform of our cycloconverter, and this is the output waveform of our cycloconverter. Thank you.
Advantages of cycloconverter. First, high efficiency compared to other converters. Second, bidirectional power transfer capability. Third, converts high frequency AC to a lower frequency in one step.
This is often preferable for very low applications. Fifth, operates in any power factor. Disadvantages of this cycloconverter. First, complex circuit design. Second, output frequency limited to one third of the input. Third, higher distortion at low frequencies. Conclusion. Cycloconverters are basically used in the industry for AC to AC conversion. With recent devices advances, power forms of cycloconversion are being developed. In conclusion, cycloconverters are very vital, especially to factory machines that need AC to AC conversion. Where is it best applied? These are the references. Thank you.